In today's video, I will be getting every platinum trophy in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, which means by the end of this video, we will have the platinum trophy in Spyro 1, 2, and 3. So starting us off is Spyro 1. Spyro 1 has a 2 out of 10 difficulty rating with an estimated 7 hours to complete. Starting us off is the opening scene where the dragons of the Dragon World are being interviewed on TV being asked about Nasty Nork, the evil antagonist of Spyro 1. Now I don't want to call Nasty a snowflake, but he did turn every dragon into crystal just because he got roasted on live television.
He is ugly.
Boom. Roasted.
Now it was up to Spyro as the only dragon not frozen to free all the other fellow dragons and collect all the gems along the way. Right, now starting off in the Artisan's World, I was just finding my way with Spyro, learning how he moves, attacks and all that good stuff when I accidentally came across our first achievement. Okay. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, hop, skip, jump, okay. That's what it did. We were also then just minding our business, frying up some sheep, and then return home. Hello, lads. Sheep kebab, okay. Now in every Spyro level there is a series of dragons to free, gems to collect, and occasionally some dragon eggs to get. How do we get dragon eggs, Gugs? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me introduce you to the biggest immature antagonist you'll ever meet in any game, called the Thieves. Thieves have stolen all 12 dragon eggs in the Dragon World. Whenever we find the thieves, we must catch them to reclaim the eggs. But these little rats are so fast, and when you fail to catch them, they do this, making it very, very rewarding to catch them. In the level town square, we came across another egg thief, and on our journey up to get him, we happened to get another trophy. Still stumped that Spyro didn't have a double jump. Yes. Oh! Leaf on the wind. Come here! In Spyro, the trophies didn't require much effort. That's why a lot of the time we just had trophies pop up for simply playing through the game, like these next few. Light My Fire for lighting the 2 bonfires in Dark Hollow. Boom for simply using the hot air balloon to get to the next world. And Birds of a Feather for flaming every vulture in Cliff Town. We then moved on to our first boss fight of the game, which was actually meant to be our second, but for some reason I missed Toasty in World 1, so we will circle back to him later on. But for now, we had Dr. Shem, who is basically a thicker Papu Papu from Crash Bandicoot. Look, none of the bosses are particularly hard in Spyro. Half the time you don't even realize you're versing a boss. Now, after toasting Dr. Hem's booty hole, we were able to get to the end of the level and glide to the chest, getting our next achievement. And this should be a 25 in the box. What's in the box? Lovely. That's another level in the bag. Woo! Moving into the level Wizard Peak, we were introduced to the mechanic Supercharge, which is just a really fast attack which allows us to reach faraway platforms or to kill bigger enemies that normal charge wouldn't. When reaching one of the platforms in this level, we were greeted by a sneaky friend. Get this. Oh please, give me it. Yes! Oh no way you're here. Of course he is. Where else would he be? I got it. Egg hunt. Let's go. I don't know what that's for. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Help. Pops of the Tops was given to us for destroying 3 Spyro chests in Alpine Ridge. Oh. Pops of the Tops. Up next, I finally realized that there was a boss in the first world. I went back to beat Toasty without taking a hit, and yeah, super easy, as if I was going to be beaten by a sheep on stilts. Why are the dogs protecting the sheep? Burnt Toast. Defeat Toasty without getting hit by him. Okay. Playing through the story, collecting gems and beating levels, we lifted a couple more achievements. Arachnophobe for defeating all the metal black spiders, and Gather for collecting 400 gems in the level Blowhard. It was now time to talk you through what I believe to be the hardest levels in Spyro, the time trials. There is usually one time trial in each world. In these levels, we had several tasks to complete within the allocated time, from flying through rings to breaking chests and flaming bad guys. Now, for every ring you flew through or bad guy you killed, you would then be granted some added time, usually ranging from 1 to 3 seconds. Now, the more you do these, the better you get and the easier they become, but during Spyro 1, I could just not get the hang of these, leading to a lot of rage. I'll go this way. Actually, such a wind up of a thing. Why won't you just get that at the same time? Ugh. During the time trial Wild Flight, I ended up picking up an achievement without even trying to do so. He's up there. Yes! Oh! I believe it is time for me to fly. Complete Wild Flight without touching the ground. Oh my goodness. I didn't even mean to do that, but let's go. Oh, I hate those so much. Carrying on now through the story, we started picking up achievements at an exceptional rate. Could be behind this tree, actually. Yeah, it is. Woo. Mushroom Hunter. That's the one. This better be all that I need in here. Gems in the rough. That's for 500 gems in Metalhead. Let's go. Get wrecked, lad. They're so weak. Ooh, triathlon. Easy. Defeat all 3 ski Norks. You get user annoying. Bye, bye, bye. Oh! Fool's Errand. Charge to 3 armor fools in a row. Ah, okay. Well, that's why they were lined up like that then. That makes sense. There's 2 copters here. One more. Yes! Fly like an eagle. What's that for? Complete icy flight without touching the ground. Let's go. Use your actual rude, ignorant little boys. Scrap metal. Defeat all tin soldiers. Oh, there are tin soldiers. This should not be this hard. Huh. Jackie's Tacular. Defeat 4 never beasts in 1 glide. Alright. Now, just like that, we had finally made it to Nasty's world. Just a couple more levels and we would be face to face with the evil Nork himself. During this level, Nork Cove, we actually got an achievement for completing it without killing any rats, which was nice, I guess. Finally, we had made it to the level confronting Nasty Nork. Up to this point, we had 100% in every level we had played. All that was left to do was to defeat Nasty and free the last dragon. Now, in true bad guy fashion, all Nasty Nork wanted to do was run away for his dear life, so we chased him down and put an end to his reign of terror. Now, with the game finally beat, we only had one thing left to do, and that was Nasty's loot. Now, normally this is where people would go back through the game and collect all the gems, but we were smart and collected everything as we went to be more efficient, so all we had to do was free the last dragon in front of us and open the portal to Nasty's loot.
When you have reached 100%.
Well, I'm in the money. And that's what happens when you play the game as you go along. Inside Nasty's hidden loot, we had to fly around and collect the last 2,000 gems. There's a lot of fireworks. Hey, this better be it all. It is Hoarder. Let's go. That's it. That is the hard part done. That was it. We had finally gotten 120%, and all that was left to do was gather up any miscellaneous trophies. This should be our achievement. There it is, dragging on and on and on. Do not do another lap. No thank you. Yeah, not so cool now, are you? Shoot the moon. Let's go. I mean, should be in the keyword there. There it is. Bird brained. Oh, well, that was nice. Yes. Hey, Barnstormer. Perfect. That wasn't so hard. Ah, I see the ways have lined up for me. Thank you. Is that it? What? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. I thought it didn't count. Thank you, Rocketeer. You wouldn't know, but there's a trapped chicken. Cage free. You're welcome. Oh, and more big dogs. Bad doggies. Yeah, exactly. Bad doggies. So then this one. Yes, what really grinds my gears. Okay, so you can't die to get them. That makes more sense now. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, well, this is working out well. Oh, hot wings. There's only 2 of them. Oh. Let's go. Yes. All puffed up. Hey, launched it. Oh, bye. that it? Nasty's demise. That is Spyro 1's Platinum Trophy done. Let's go. Spyro 1 was now finally finished, and we did it in under the expected 7 hours, which I was pleased with. We were moving at a good pace. So now all we had to do was keep this rhythm going into Spyro 2, and we would be done this in no time. Which brings us into our next Spyro game, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Spyro 2 starts with Spyro looking to take a holiday to Dragon Shores a few years after beating Nasty Nork. The portal he enters accidentally takes him to the land of Avalar because the Professor, Elora and Hunter are trying to bring a dragon to Avalar. A sorcerer known as Ripto has invaded the world of Avalar and is wreaking havoc on citizens with his magic. Spyro must travel through the land of Avalar, undoing the damage done by Ripto and ultimately defeating him. Spyro 2 has a 3 out of 10 difficulty rating with an estimated 8 hours to complete. Now it was a little bit different to Spyro 1, but it definitely followed a similar style. Instead of freeing dragons, we were collecting talismans, orbs and still the classic gems. Now starting off in the world's summer forest, we were quickly met with our first achievement, which was more or less a tutorial in Spyro's flying.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete.
Thank you.
If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Thanks, Hunter. Hey. Well, you might as well. What? Complete Hunter's challenge. That was a challenge? It was just a tutorial. Get out of here, Hunter. In the level Colossus, we got an achievement for charging a goat. Using your head. Charge a goat in Colossus. Alright. Okay. Moving on to the level Hurricos, we had to destroy a lot of robots. Good. Exterminate. What's that for? Defeat every robot in Hurricos. Okay. It was now that time again for time trials in Spyro 2, and I must say, by this point I was a bit better at them, but still had the odd moment of rage. Nothing really changed in the time trials. The only difference was once we had completed the time trial, we could then go back in to find Hunter in order to complete his challenge for the orb that we would need for 100% completion. Nothing hard about his challenges, simply just following his path or shooting things. Funny enough, while flying around exploring in this one, I accidentally came across our next achievement. Why is this even a thing? Warm up the crowd. Spyro 2 introduced us to 3 new mechanics called swimming, climbing and head bashing. Now climbing is straightforward. When you see a ladder you can simply just climb it. Head bashing gives us the ability to break big rocks or certain tougher chests. Swimming wasn't hard to do by any means, but it did open the window to underwater levels. When I now tell you these are now the new least enjoyable level, it's just facts. During one of the underwater levels, I ran into these robot sharks that were guarding some loot. Now, me being the brain box that I am, just thought if I swam really fast I could just get past them. But nope, I got eaten whole every time. Now, I did in the end realise I was meant to get the power up Spitfire, so then I was able to go back and finally get some revenge on these robot sharks. Lockjaw. Destroy every robot shark. Yeah. Let's go. Bad sushi.
Spyro, just
Do not feed the hungry idle any redfish. Oh, look at that.
one more puzzle to go.
It was now time for the first boss fight, and that was Crush. Crush was the first of Ripto's goons to try and stop Spyro. Now during this boss fight it was fairly simple, a lot of jumping over attacks and hitting Crush as he moved from post to post. Skill point. Conservationist. Complete Crush dungeon without hitting any fodder. Huh. Well, there you go. Couldn't even say the word. Now that Crush was defeated, we could move on to World 2, which was Autumn Plains. In this world, we finally learned the ability to climb, which meant I could go back to Summer Forest to clear up any levels that required the climbing ability and collect any missing orbs. Glimmer was one of the levels on that list that we had to go back to, and we picked up an achievement for our troubles. You're welcome. Hypersonic. Light 6 gem lamps in 15 seconds. Let's go! We also had to go back to Sunny Beach to stop these turtles from becoming, well, dinner. I don't understand. Go away. Oh my goodness. Another orb. Let's go. Rescued! Headbutt every turtle in turtle soup challenges. Ah, I feel so accomplished in life now. After we had polished up Summer Forest and got all the levels to 100%, we went back to Autumn Plains and started flying through all the levels, collecting everything along the way and gathering some achievements while we were at it too. Oh, it's one way to get turned. Bug control. Defeat all Grassylets in one super flight. Hey! We gotta get over there. There's a long glide, but I think we're fine. Yes, long distance. That is a sick glide, though. Complete the long glide to orb in Autumn Plains. Wow, there you have it. Is that it? Thank you. So annoying. Trouble no more. That was actually quite tricky, you know. It was now time for the second boss fight of Spyro 2, and I'm going to be honest, I think Gulp is the hardest boss battle of the entire trilogy. Gulp will either charge at you or shoot lasers at you. The charge is fine, all you have to do is charge straight back at him and he would end up jumping over you, leaving you unharmed, but his lasers are so absolutely wild it is impossible to predict where they're going to land. Now, beating Gulp was hard, but doable. The hard part was the achievement that wanted us to do this without getting hit. Anyone drop a barrel? I just hit him. We'll work it out. Oh, just run. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yes! Conservationist 2. I so nearly got hit at the end. Let's go. Gulp down, no one now stood in the way of us and Ripto. So it was off to the last world, Winter Tundra, to take down Ripto. In this world, this is where we learnt our third ability called the Head Bash. Boom. Yard work. Head bash every rock in Winter Tundra. That was every rock. Nice. Let's go. 1 hour or so later, we finally collected all the orbs and gems in Winter Tundra. One that got past me. But it's okay. We still win. Bugging out. Defeat 5 buggies while charging. Nice. Meaning all that was left was Ripto's arena. Now in comparison to Gulp, Ripto was very, very simple. RGB. Use all 3 types of power-ups in Ripto's arena. Alright, come on Ripto, let's finish this. After defeating Ripto, Spyro decided to take that vacation to Dragon Shores, where there are some carnival games you can partake in. There is also a door that opens whenever you have 100% in the game. Okay. What do I get? It's the unlimited flame. Ah! He's on fire. This is unlimited now. Nice. Now just like in Spyro 1, we're going to go back and pick up any miscellaneous trophies that we missed along the way. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe we have to go to return home. Yes, we did. Okay. Don't touch the lava in Skello's Badlands. Perfect. Wait, start. You the last one? You are the last one. Thank you. Giant Slayer, done. That was close. Duck and cover, there we go. That's easy enough once you know what you're doing. Don't get hit by Bob. Sorry, do we need to beat the gliders? Then next? Ah, there we go. Flying high. Perfect. Defeat the snowmobiles before defeating a glider. Perfect. Hello, pigeon. Boom. Hey, bird is the word. Oh, come on. That hurt. Yay, monkey to run. Get out of here. What if I just do this? I just spam shoot. I wonder will he die? Hold on. No way this works. Wow, that worked. That's actually jokes.
We can now defend our city.
That felt like a little bit like a cheat. And there's the platinum, Ripto's remorse. That was it. Spyro 2 was finally done and respectfully inside the estimated 8 hours to complete. We were on a roll and all that was left to complete was Spyro 3, The Year of the Dragon. Spyro 3, the game opens with the aftermath of a celebration in the Dragon Realm. Dragons are celebrating the Year of the Dragon, an event when every 12 years new dragon eggs are brought to the realm. After the celebration, however, a cloaked rabbit girl, Bianca, invades the realms with an army of Rhinox and steals all of the dragon eggs for the evil sorceress. It is up to Spyro and Hunter to go and rescue all the dragon eggs from the Forgotten Realm. Spyro 3 has a 3 out of 10 difficulty rating with an estimated 7 hours to complete. Now, following the traditional Spyro ways, we were back to collecting things. This time it was dragon eggs and of course gems. But I have to say, Spyro 3 really did step it up a bit. They added 5 new playable characters who all had their own unique abilities. These characters were fun and I really enjoyed them as an addition. So starting off in the world Sunrise Spring, we jumped into the level Sunny Villa, where we were met with these very cowardly Rhinox. Tree, get it burnt. The Villa Bully. During this level, I noticed a sign with a kangaroo's face on it, so I assumed we had to come back when we unlocked the character later in the story. But she was actually locked up right in the middle of Sunrise Spring, by none other than Moneybags. Now, if there was a fleecing that I wanted to see get kicked into oblivion, it was this guy. Anyway, we freed Sheila and got ourselves a nice reward for doing so. The money's in the bag. So it's free Sheila the kangaroo. Okay. We then headed into Sheila's homeworld and carried out the 100% completion of her level. Crazy. So many secret little stomping target practice. During the level Head in the Clouds, I was short by 1 gem and couldn't find it for ages, but while I thought to try to get up high and glide around so I had a better view looking for it, this happened. Hey, Head in the Clouds. Glide for 5+ seconds and land safely. Did that count as landing safely? Molten Crater was up next, and for some reason we got an achievement for opening this locked chest. I don't know what was so special about this one, but hey, I didn't make the game. A key move. Molten Crater unlocked the locked treasure chest. During the level Seashell Shore, we had to go against Bluto, who was in the robot shark. I don't know if this was classed as a boss, but it was pretty straightforward to beat. Easy. Bye bye Bluto. Seashell Shore defeat Pluto's nuclear shark submarine. That time had come again and it was time trial levels, and in Spyro 3 they added a new mode called race mode. You still had your classic time trial challenges to do, but races were an all new idea. Now the races are not super hard, fly through the rings and hit some boosts, but you really can't make a mistake or you will never close the gap in time before the 3rd lap, forcing you to start over. Whee! Am I winning? I'm 5th right now. I can't really go any faster. Hold on, slow down boys, slow down. Slow down. Get the boost, get the boost. Got the boost boys. Oh, star power. What's this? Mushroom speed with fly 3/4 star speed boost of 1 lap. Okay, I mean we'll take free achievements out here. Now finishing off the last level in Sunrise Spring, it was time to jump into the balloon to head to the next world.
Balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
That's how people should speak to me. Yes, like that lad. Alright folks. Perfect. Stay here, Midday Gardens. We'll go to the gardens. Moving up in the world. Before we got to the next world, we were stopped by one of the sorceress's henchmen, Buzz. Oosh. Oosh. That's him. Buzz off. Perfect. Defeat Buzz. Now arriving in Midday Gardens, we saw Moneybags at it again, where he had Sergeant James Bird held captive in a cage, and of course in true Moneybags fashion, he wanted money in return for his freedom.
What a sucker! That is...
A bird in the hand. Free Sergeant James Bird. After freeing Sergeant James, we played through the world Midday Gardens, getting some achievements along the way. Bad little guy. Hey, bird bombs. As Sergeant Bird, bomb all treasure chest. Nice. Give me that balloon. Pop. Yes, balloon buster. That's all the balloons in Enchanted Towers. Alright, we got more ice to break. Let's see, got one over here. Get rid of that first. Oh, cannon fodder. Destroy 6 icy things. Icy things. What a description. Icy things. Douche. Tucked in for a long slumber. Bosh. Bottle curiosity. Follow the question mark bottles to the end. Fair enough. Yes. Rocket Racer. Fire 5 missiles in 1 race. Oh my goodness, if I didn't spit that one at the end, I wouldn't have got that. That was lucky. Stay here, Sunrise Spring, Buzz's Dungeon, Evening Lake. Alright, go to Evening Lake. One small step for Dragon. The second boss was now up, and it was Spike's turn to try and stop us from saving all the dragon eggs. Okay, well. No dragon for lunch today. And Gulp still remains like the hardest boss in this game. This trilogy. Again, it was now time to free our next captive friend from his cage in Evening Lake, and that was Bentley the Yeti.
Where are you getting all this
A
money,
small cost to
Spyro?
bear. Now with Bentley free, it was time to get back to work collecting dragon eggs and more sparkly gems for our collection. Now like in all the Spyro games, from just playing along through the story, we started grabbing some more achievements. It's totem destruction. Has Bentley destroyed all the totem poles? Okay. A dozen cold ones. Use ice breath to freeze 12 enemies. Nice. The harder they fall. Defeat a giant. Ah, simple. Yes, my goodness.
I fished it out of the molten rock.
That took a while. Twin Dragon Destruction, defeat Twin Dragon's boss. I can go now. Spikes Arena, Midnight Mountain, I think, is the next one. One giant leap for Dragonkind. Launch the transporter rocket. We're going to space, boys. The final of the Sorcerer's henchmen was up, and that was Scorch. Yay, get wrecked. Scorched. Defeat Scorch. We had now entered the last world in Spyro 3, and as always we had our last friend to free from Moneybags, who at this point is just plain annoying. Moneybags, that monkey's gonna make them pay.
Just haven't you, Spyro?
Moneybags is a criminal. Coming to the end of the trilogy now, and there were 5 more levels from this point to complete before we got our horns into the Sorceress. And again in Spyro it was just rinse and repeat. Collect, collect, collect.
Where do these flying sheep saucers?
With the last level finally cleared, we only had a few dragon eggs left to collect, but we couldn't get them until we defeated the Sorceress first. Oh my goodness, turn. Yes! Sorceress died. Finally. After the final boss battle, Moneybags was back again trying to sell us one last dragon egg, and let's just say at this point, we had had enough. Drop the egg. Drop the egg! Yeah. 8,000 reasons to kick butt is right. Give him all my money back and the egg. Now, the only thing we had to do was to go back and beat 4 Sparks levels that weren't accessible at the time. Spark levels were interesting to say the least, kind of like an old arcade style of level, which is pretty cool. But all the bug-like mobs definitely weird. No thank you. Oh, I did not expect that. And you're dead. Who's your crawdaddy? Defeat the Crawdad King. Heal out. Yes. My goodness. Web be gone. Ah! Die, 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 die. Go away, go away. Wait. Get wrecked. Manta Eraser. Bye-bye, Manta. Got all of them. Spider's definitely the hardest. Debugging! As Sparks defeat the Metapede. Now with that all done, I had a look to see how many trophies we missed along the way, and to my surprise it was just one, and that was Man the Cannons, man. This was it. All the collecting and grinding had led up to this beautiful moment. Thank you. Man the Cannons, there we go, and then that should be the Platinum Trophy. Easy. Party like it's 2024. Why did they call it that? Just like that, Spyro 3's Platinum was in the bag, bringing an end to the trilogy. Now, unlike in Spyro 1 and 2, we were actually unable to do this one in the estimated time, but I didn't mind honestly, because we were finally done. But hey, if you're looking for some easy, relaxing Platinum trophies, then this trilogy is the one for you guys. But that is going to do it for me today. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and hey, while you're down there, why not subscribe? It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. With all that said and done, folks, I will see you in the next one.